Good evening. Give me a second. Oh, give me 1 minute. There is problem. Hear me? Joel? Yeah, right. Okay, how about exam? Is it easy, Dihini? How about the exam? Was it easy? You know, what happened? Yeah. Yeah, it is little bit harder than last one. Yes. Which part more? Very difficult. Kabir? Kabir absent. Yeah, that's a problem actually in exam also. The time management is the main thing. It is not a full paper. You have to answer another two uh, structured and 10 MCQ questions. Okay, time management you have to improve. To improve the thing, you have to do again papers in a given time. Like that, you have to depend on the time. In a particular time, you have to complete. Okay. I'll send you MCQ marks today, and tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'll send you a full marks. MCQ marks, I'll send it today. I have already made the mark. Okay. Today, our paper, MCQ paper, last exam. Today, heavy rain here. That's I think the problem. Wait, let me check. Is it okay now? Anna, okay. Okay. Okay, question number 1. Question number 1. Select the option that contains the incorrect statement regarding changed physical state of matters. Okay, change the physical state of matters. Physical state changes, we discussed 6 main types, right? I will revise again. We discussed 6 main physical state changes: solid, liquid, and gases. Solid convert into liquid. What is the name? Solid convert into liquid. What is the name? That means ice convert into water. Solid convert into liquid. What is the name? Melting. Good. Melting. Liquid convert into solid. Liquid convert into solid. What is the name? Freezing. Great. Liquid convert into gas. That means water convert into water vapor. It's vaporization. Now, evaporation is another thing. Joel. Evaporation means another thing. It's less than boiling point. At boiling point, boiling temperature convert into gas, that is vaporization. Evaporation also liquids convert into gas, but it's another case. Okay. Vaporization. Vaporization, not evaporation. The physical state change, vaporization. Okay, now gas again convert into liquid. Quickly, gas convert into liquid. What is the name? Condensation. Yes, condensation. Without solid, without convert into liquid, directly convert into gas. What is the name? Sublimation. Sublimation. Gas directly convert into solid without convert to liquid. It's a short path. Deposition. Great. Deposition. Okay, they are the main physical state change. Main physical state changes. Okay, mathematically, it's melting, freezing, and condensation, uh, deposition, sublimation. Okay, they are the main physical state changes. They are the main physical state changes. Okay, now think about melting. Melting means ice convert into liquid. Ice convert into liquid, right? That we call as melting. Okay, melting, is it exothermic or endothermic? For melting process, heat absorbing or heat releasing? For ice melting process, it need to absorb heat, right? Heat need to be absorbed, right? That's why heat absorb and increase temperature, ice converted to liquid. Therefore, the melting is an endothermic process, heat absorbing, endothermic. And vaporization also endothermic. And sublimation also endothermic, heat absorbing. I got melting, vaporization, sublimation. Again, මේ පැත්තට යන ඒවා. Melting, Vaporization and sublimation, right? Sublimation. They are heat absorbing, therefore they are called as endothermic physical state changes. Endothermic physical state changes, right? Then remain one, freezing, condensation, deposition, reverse one, reverse one. They all are exothermic. That means for freezing, freezing means liquid, cup of liquid convert into ice, water convert into ice. Then what happened? Heat released to the freezer. Fridge එකට heat එක release කළා තමයි ice වෙන්නේ. Okay, therefore they are exothermic reactions. Exothermic, not reaction, physical state changes. This they are exothermic. Condensation exothermic. Deposition exothermic. Understood? You all understood? Okay. Now, the first statement, the melting is an endothermic process. Is it correct? Melting is an endothermic process. No, melting heat absorbing. Therefore, it is, yeah, it's correct. Melting is an endothermic process. Yes. Heat absorbing. Yes. Vaporization is an endothermic process. Yeah. Vaporization, for vaporization also we have to provide heat. We have to provide heat until come to the boiling point. Until temperature reach to boiling point, we have to supply heat. Therefore, vaporization also endothermic process. Yes. Condensation is an endothermic process. No. Condensation is an exothermic process because it's reverse way. Gas convert into liquid, we have gas need to release heat. It's wrong. Freezing is an exothermic process. Yeah, freezing is an exothermic process. Yes. Deposition an exothermic process. Yeah, deposition also exothermic process. Condensation is an endothermic process. It is wrong. Understood? The question asks the incorrect statement. Incorrect statement. The first one wrong. Third one wrong. Okay. Udanya? Understood? Okay. Question number 2. They are very simple things. A graph of energy versus reaction path for a chemical reaction is given below. Okay. Now, according to this energy diagram, can you decide this reaction exothermic reaction or endothermic reaction? What do you think? Is it exothermic reaction or endothermic reaction? Can you decide? This chemical reaction, this is a chemical reaction. A plus B convert into C. Now, according to this energy diagram, can you decide this reaction exothermic reaction or endothermic reaction? Samia? Quickly, they are very basic things of thermochemistry, right? General, is it exothermic reaction or endothermic reaction? Now, for this question, you don't need exothermic or endothermic, but you have to decide. Himat question in Pulan. Yeah, how to decide this? Now you can see A plus B are reactant. Okay, this is the reactant energy level. This is the energy column, energy vertical y-axis is energy. Then this is the energy level of reactant. And this is a C. This is the energy level of product. This is the energy level of product. Now you can see the reactant energy level greater than the product. Reactant energy level greater than the product. Like this. Think reactant energy level 15, product only 10 joule. Like this. Then you can decide, is it exothermic or endothermic? Definitely it is exothermic. Why? Comment decide karan. 15 converted into 10 mean some part of heat released to the environment. That's the meaning of exothermic reaction, right? Udanna? Understood? Okay. Now it is an exothermic reaction. You know, clear? They are the key points you have note down. If you don't know, you can note down and practice. I බලන්න අය බලන්න. එතකොට තමයි improve වෙන්නේ. හරිද? හරි. The graph of energy versus reaction path of a chemical reaction is shown below. According to the diagram above, the activation energy. Okay, do you remember the definition of activation energy? The definition of activation energy. The activation energy is the minimum energy of reactants to participate to the reaction. If you don't know, please note down. The activation energy means the minimum energy of reactants to participate to the reactions. The minimum energy of reactants. Reactants වල තියෙන මේ A plus B වල A and B වල තියෙන the minimum energy level to participate to the reaction. To participate to the reaction. To participate to the reaction. That means like this. Think we have A, B, C are reactant molecule. A, B, C are reactant molecule. They have their own energy level like us. We also have some energy level. No? Therefore, this reactant molecule also they have their own energy level. Their own energy level. Think they have energy levels. It's 5 joules. B energy level 6 and C energy level 7 joule. Now think the activation energy is 6 joules. Activation energy of this reaction 6 joule. That's the level, that's the limit. That's the limit. Therefore, remember, A molecule don't have sufficient energy to participate to the reaction. A molecule don't have energy because it has only 5 joule. But B and C, they can participate to the reaction. That's why I told you the activation energy is the minimum energy of reactant molecules to participate to the reaction. The minimum energy requirement of reactant molecule to participate to the reaction. Okay, this is the minimum energy level. 6 joules තිබ්බොත් තමයි participate වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, this is the activation energy. This is activation energy. Clearly remember the definition. The minimum energy level of reactant molecules to participate to the reaction. Only reactant. That's very important. This term very important to get this answer. Now, what is the answer? Reactant molecule. This is a minimum energy level. This is a minimum energy level. This is a minimum energy level. This is a minimum energy level of reactants. For product, it is EB. Product minimum energy level, it's EB, but for reactant, it is EA. EA, answer number 1. EA is the activation energy of this exothermic reaction. EA, the minimum energy level of reactants to participate to the reaction. Any doubt? Rehlan? Clear? Udanya? Now we discussing the final paper MCQ part. What marks deeper paper, right? Before last week before last week, exam paper. Salmia, clear? Everything? Okay, question number 3. In the reaction 4MO2 plus O2, then it is converted into manganese oxide, M2O5. M2O5, not manganese, yeah, manganese oxide, M2O5. The rate of consumption of molecular oxygen at a given moment is 0.025 moles per cubic decimeter per second. In a given certain time, this is the oxygen consumption rate. The rate of consumption of oxygen, right? They are very simple. We already discussed. What is the rate of formation of M2O5? M2O5 formation rate is asking. Hari. May matakad bala? If not, you have to revise again. This is kinetic chemistry. 4MO2 plus O2, right? Plus O2. M2O5, 2M2O5. Okay, this is a chemical reaction. They are the reactants and product. Reactants and products. Hari. Now, how many M? What is your first step? Before calculate the rate of chemical reaction, what is your first step? Balance the chemical reaction. If it is already balanced, you have to check again. Then balance karla thina, abhi check karla balan. 4M, 4M. 4 oxygen and sorry, 4 into 2, 8 plus 2, 10 is oxygen, 10 oxygen. It's already balanced. It's already balanced. Okay, now it is given in a given certain time, in a given moment, the oxygen consumption rate, oxygen is consuming. Why? Oxygen is a reactant. Oxygen is reactant that in the lesson I told always reactants of any chemical reactions, reactants are decaying. Reactants decaying and product producing. Reactants decaying, product producing, right? Very important. In a given time, oxygen consumption rate. This is the meaning of oxygen consumption rate. Delta box bracket oxygen divided by time. This is oxygen consumption rate. What's the meaning of oxygen consumption rate? Oxygen concentration change divided by time. Name it the oxygen concentration change divided by time difference. Time change. Then the value equal 0.025. Actually, it should be minus. You know, all reactants decaying rates are minus values. 0.025 MOL dm minus 3. MOL dm minus 3 mean concentrations per second because divide by time. Okay. Now you have to get a relationship between oxygen and M2O5 because I want to get the M2O5 consumption rate, not consumption rate, forming rate, producing rate. Hari, may balanna clearly understand. I can write delta half delta M2O5 over delta T equal minus delta. Why minus delta? Oxygen is a reactant. That's the rate of chemical reaction equation. The rate of chemical reaction always positive value. Therefore, reactant decaying rate always negative. That's why we have to add additional minus to convert into positive. Right? Ek tamapi minus ekak dala aya convert karaganna positive world. Oxygen over delta T. Okay, that's already, this value is given. Half delta M2O5 over delta T equal minus, this value is given. this value minus 0.025. Minus 0.025. Okay, then make a hand. What is asking? Okay, M2O5 producing rate. This yellow color highlighted part is asking, right? Then I want to remove this half. Then what I can do? Minus minus it is plus, minus minus plus 0.025, cross multiplication. So both sides multiply by 2 or cross multiplication. Then this is the M2O5 producing rate. It is plus 0.05. 0.05 plus answer number 2. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Understood? Sarmia, Tanya, Joel. Yenul. Question number 4. Which of the following is and not an essential amino acids? Okay, what are the essential amino acid and non-essential amino acid meaning? Essential amino acid and non-essential amino acid. Do you remember? Okay, send me what is the difference between essential amino acid and non-essential amino acid. How to separate them? Okay, how to separate essential amino acid and non-essential amino acid? Essential may very good, Joel. Okay, essential amino acids. What is the purpose in our body? Amino acid to the production of proteins, because main building blocks of proteins are the amino acid. Proteins building blocks are the amino acid. Then to produce proteins, amino acid very important for our body. Some type of amino acid they can produce in our living structures. They we called as non-essential amino acids. Non-essential mean they can produce in our living structures. Therefore, not compulsory to get externally. They are non-essential. Non-essential. Then what are the meaning of essential amino acid? They can't produce in our body. Amino acid that cannot produce within our body we called as essential amino acid. We have to get them by vegetable, fruits, and externally. Externally, api ganda oni. Okay, I told we have 20 different amino acid important produce. 20 different amino acid important to produce proteins, right? They are facts in the lesson. Among them, 9 amino acids are essential, right? 9 essential. 9 we cannot produce in our body, but 11 we can produce. They are non-essential. 11 amino acids are non-essential. They can produce in our body, but 9 amino acids they are essential. Okay, I told you have to remember this. You have to remember this 9 amino acids, essential amino acids. Okay, I'll give you 9 amino acids. Write down the first one, histidine. 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 Isoleucine. 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 CIN. Isoleucine. Leucine. Leucine and isoleucine both essential, right? Leucine. Sorry, C. Leucine. Lysine. එකම වගේ තියෙන්න. Lysine. Lysine. Note down. Lysine. Methionine. Methionine. Theanine. Theanine. Tryptophan. 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 Valine. Valine. Okay. කියක් ලිව්වද? Histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, theanine, tryptophan, valine. 3, 6, 8. තව එකක් තියෙනවා ඒක නම් පොඩ්ඩක් අමාරුයි. ඒක නම් මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ නෑ. ඒකට අපි කියනවා phenylalanine. Yes. Phenylalanine. 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 Okay. Now remember what are the essential amino acid? We have total 20 amino acid important to produce proteins. Among them 9 amino acids are essential. We can't produce in our body. What are the essential amino acid? Histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, tryptophan, theanine, valine and phenylalanine. 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 මෙයාට අපි alanine කියලාත් කියනවා. In short form. In short form. Okay, note down. They are the essential amino acids. Okay. Revise again. What are the essential amino acid? Histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, theanine, tryptophan, valine, and phenylalanine. 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 Okay, now what is the answer for that? Which of the following is not an essential amino acid? Not an essential amino acids. මෙතන V No problem. Spellings, no problem. Okay, valine is essential. Isoleucine is an essential. Tryptophan, essential. Matakai. You have two answers. Both answers correct. The aspergillus, what is the name? Aspergine is a non-essential one. Don't need to remember both. I can histidine, isoleucine, lysine, leucine, methionine, tryptophan, valine, thionine, and phenylalanine. Phenylalanine. Okay, you have answer number 5. Answer number 5. Sometimes alanine also we call, because phenylalanine is an essential amino acid. Alanine is actually another type. That one also correct. I have given marks for both answers. First and 5. Both correct. Alanine and aspergine, both non-essential amino acid. Okay, better to remember essential amino acid. It's among 20 total amino acid. Essential amino acid 9. What are the types? Histidine, isoleucine, lysine, leucine, methionine, thionine, tryptophan, valine, and phenylalanine. Right, Matakai? Okay, you have to remember. You have 2 answers for question number 4. The type of biomolecule containing 2 type of glycosidic bond, alpha 1 to 4 bonds, and alpha 1 to 6. Yeah, alpha 1 to 4 and 1 to 6. Alpha 1 to 4 mean always glycosidic bonds forming between monosaccharides, right? Monosaccharides combining with glycosidic bond, then it is produced disaccharides and producing polysaccharides. Okay, actually, do you know what is the meaning of 1 to 4 and 1 to 6 glycosidic bonds? Okay, they are the 1 to 4 glycosidic bonds. I think you can remember glycosidic bonds. Glycosidic bonds always form between glucose or monosaccharide, right? Between monosaccharides. Okay, this is the circular diagram of glucose. CH2OH, OH, hydrogen, OH, OH, hydrogen, hydrogen, OH, OH, hydrogen. This is the carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carbon number 6. Therefore, that we call this is a glucose and it's a hexose. Hexose. Why we call hexose? The number of carbon 6. Number of carbon 6. Do you remember? Then 1 to 4 glycosidic bonds. I think you can remember how to form glycosidic bonds. Okay, 1 to 4 glycosidic bond mean this is a alpha glucose. If I got another alpha glucose like this, same structure, carbon, 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 carbon like this, CH2OH, OH, hydrogen, OH, OH, hydrogen, hydrogen, OH, OH, hydrogen. This is another alpha glucose. This is the first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, sixth carbon, right? Okay, now what happened? 1 to 4 glycosidic bonds mean first monosaccharide, first glucose atom, first carbon OH group and second glucose atom, fourth carbon group OH atom, OH group, combining each other and removing one water molecule, H2O molecule, and producing 1 to 4 glycosidic bonds. 1 to 4. 1 to 4. That's why we called as 1 to 4 glycosidic bonds. Do you remember? Understood? 1 to 4 mean 2 carbon numbers. Joel, Sarmia. 1 to 4 glycosidic bonds. Dihini, Matakai, do you remember? Okay, 1 to 4 glycosidic bonds. 1 to 4 glycosidic bonds. Okay, if I got what is the mean, then you can imagine what's the meaning of 1 to 6 glycosidic bonds. First carbon, first glycosid, first monosaccharide, first carbon, and second monosaccharide, sixth carbon combining. Okay, may wage. Okay, this is a 1 to 6. I will update this. Same diagram. Okay, just like this. This is a fourth carbon, right? It's fourth carbon. This is first carbon. First carbon. This O second monosaccharide OH group combined like this. C OH and double O. That's CH C double OH, right? Sorry, CH2OH. Sorry. CH2OH. CH2. Yeah, CH2OH. 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 It is first carbon OH, right? Then what happened? First carbon OH and sixth carbon OH combined like this. Then it is produced 1 to 6 glycosidic bonds. 1 to 6 glycosidic bonds. Okay, do you remember I told amylopectin, the starch is made by amylose, a mixture of amylose and amylopectin. Starch is made by a mixture of amylose and amylopectin. For the, I told amylose is a linear, simple structure as a chain. Amylose is a linear, simple structure with alpha 1 to 4 glycosidic bonds. මෙන්න මේ වගේ clear හැදීගෙන යන. Like a chain, just as a chain. That's the amylose. But amylopectin, it's contain 1 to 4 glycosidic bond as well as 1 to 6 glycosidic bonds. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ. 1 to 4 glycosidic bonds, it's made the chain, but amylopectin is very complex structure with amylopectin is complex structure with branches, no? Therefore, it's producing branches of this chain by 1 to 6 glycosidic bonds. Branches of this chain, මෙන්න මෙහෙම branches හැදෙනවා. දැන් මෙතෙන්ට එකක් සෙට් වුණාම මෙහෙම branch එකක් හැදෙන්න පුළුවන් මෙහෙට මෙහෙට ආයි හැදෙන්න. I got 1 to 4 glycosidic bond as well as it's producing 1 to 6 glycosidic bonds because it's a chain with long branches. Understood? This amylopectin is a polysaccharide contain both 1 to 4 glycosidic bonds and 1 to 6 glycosidic bonds. Understood? Amylose is only contain 1 to 4. Remember, amylose only contain 1 to 4. Glycogen is only branches. It's only contain 1 to 6 glycosidic bonds. Glycogen is very complex one. It has only branches. It has lot of branches. Okay, understood. Right, right. Question number 6. Consider the following statement regarding polymers. Polymers still didn't discussed, and I'll give within next week. I'll give you full recording packs. Recording pack mean it's very small lesson with only 4 hour session. Entire lesson, very simple lesson. Polymer molecules are formed by the aggregation of single molecule. Yes, polymerization of single molecules, it producing as a chain, they are the polymers. Now protein is a type of polymer. Now polysaccharide is this starch, amylopectin, they are polymers, right? Polymer molecules are formed by the aggregation of single molecule. Yes, definitely. Yes, the mass of a simple molecule is very large value than the mass of polymer. No, it's wrong. The mass of simple molecule is very large. No. Polymer mass is very large than the simple molecule. ඒක වැරදි. ඒක අනිත් පැත්ත තියෙන. Network link large molecules can be synthesized by changing the physical properties of the long chain polymers. Yes. A and C statements true. A and C. A and 3 statements true. Question number 7. Which of the following is relevant to 5M concept used in efficiently maintain the production process in manufacturing facility? Okay. 5M concept is a theory, no? Money, manpower, material, method, and machines. Answer number 3. Okay. Next question. Based on industry chemistry, dehydrated soap may contain some unreacted sodium hydroxide. Yes, I told that. After separation of glycerine, it's contain glycerol, it's contain some unreacted sodium hydroxide, that means reactant molecules, that is very harmful to our skin and eyes because they are highly base condition, which is a acid commonly used for neutralizing nitric. The what is acid? Hydrochloric? No, they are more powerful acid. Phosphoric? No. Citric acid is acid. That's the theory. They have a theory. They are theory, right? Okay. Citric acid used to neutralize remain sodium hydroxide in the soap that we discussed. The most commonly used white pigment in industrial paint production is, what is a white pigment? I told in the lesson, remember titanium oxide we can use to make the pure white color. And remember, titanium dioxide, same mineral in paper production, it is filling material, right? There are key points. In paper production, titanium oxide is a filling material, but paint production that we can use to provide pure white color. It's a type of mineral. Question number 10. A device that function as both an input device and an output device when using computer. It's a very simple question. Keyboard, its input device. Mouse, input device. Printer, output device. Scanner, input device. But touch screen is input and output. Answer number 4. Answer number 4. Touch screen is the answer. Touch screen. Normal our mobile phones, right? Smartphones. What is the basic functions about RAM? Random access memory. Temporarily holding data and instructions required by the central processing unit. Yeah, that's the actual answer. That you already know. RAM, what is the function? Temporarily holding data for the CPU. CPU. Answer number 1. Others are wrong. Consider the following statements. An operating system of computer, an operating system of a computer system is called as hardware. No, OS means it's a software, not a hardware. Computer operating system act as an intermediary between user and the computer hardware. Yes, it's work as intermediate connection and operate. Computer operating system control internal devices. Yeah, internal devices controlling. Which of above statement correct? Yeah, B and C only. B and C only. B and C only. B and C only. Which of the following is a multi-user operating system? Do you know that? What's the answer? Multi-user operating system. Multi-user operating system. Is it Windows? No, Windows is not a Windows, both wrong. Why? Windows Windows is not a multi-user operating system. Multi-user operating system. MS-DOS is very simple one, very basic one. Yeah, Unix means a subversion of Linux operating system. Linux එකේ part එකක් තමයි අපි Unix කියලා කියන්නේ. The Linux is multi-user operating system. Multi-user operating system. Okay, I'll explain theory in our practical class. ICT වල theory ටික මම කියලා දෙන්න. It's very simple. No need to worry. Okay, which is not a common feature found in word processing software. Okay, word processing software we doing in practicals. Text search and replace. Yes, it is in there. Yeah, we can search text. If you search word, whatever name, apigamu. If we search school word, then highlighting and we can filter out school word paragraphs. No, yeah, filtering and text search is there. Table can be inserted. Yes, we can insert table. The ability to add drawings and image. Yes, image we can insert. Ability to include various list. Yeah, list we can insert. But can we manage data? No. For data management, we have to use Excel. Spreadsheet. We can't manage data. We can't manage data. 15. Which of the following answer correctly describe the procedure you should follow when adding a header to an article using word processing software? Okay, how to adding a header? Okay, let me show you. You can see okay, this is a word processing software. This is a word processing software. Okay, if you go to insert, that's I'll give you note, complete note, final month, July, including all functions of word processing, Excel, PowerPoint, everything with all the information about these tabs, everything. Okay, now we can insert, if you got tables, previous question, tables, pictures, image, and cover page, blank page, everything is there. Okay, what are the steps of adding heading? Header also there, insert tab. We can find any default style, right? Default style. Okay, there are the steps. Then what are the steps? First click the insert, then click header, then select a style. Select a style. Okay, answer number 4. Insert, header, and default style. Which of the following shows a correct function used in spreadsheet? Correct function of spreadsheet. Correct functions. Okay, first one, why it is wrong? What is this mark? It is semicolon. This mark wrong. It should be 2 dots. I can't remember the name. The correct one, 2 dots. Semicolon is wrong. This is correct. This is correct. It's wrong. A1, C1, and we can't add 3 cells. Why it is wrong? It don't have number. The spreadsheet cannot find the cell without number. Okay, Z3 whatever value should be there. Okay, sum and divide wrong. Answer number 2. Again, spreadsheet question. Below are some relative cell references that several students have entered. Which of them is the one that is entered incorrectly? Which one is incorrectly entered to the spreadsheet? Okay, which one is incorrect actually? Okay, let's see first one. Dollar mark, I will explain, that's very important. Dollar mark, it's correct. Dollar, A column, second one, it's correct. Go to second one. Dollar means fixing. I will explain the dollar mark. in practical classes. Dollar C, but it don't have number. Without number, spreadsheet cannot identify sales. Sales හොයාගන්න බෑ number එකක් නැතුව. Yeah. Without number, this is the answer. The composite have number. If not, it's wrong. Yeah. Third one correct. It has A column 2000 cell. 2000 row. B column first row. A column 60 row. Correct. But without number, the second answer off. Second answer don't have number. This one also. Without number, the cell cannot be identified. Remember. Which of following is an following is not electronic presentation software? Okay, Apple Keynote. Do you have used this? Apple Keynote. Is it presentation one? Ravindra, is it presentation software? Apple Keynote? Joel, is it presentation software? Yes, Apple Keynote is a presentation software. It can iPad well. Apple Keynote. Microsoft PowerPoint for Windows. Corel presentation also presentation software. Office Impress also, it's a type of presentation software. But OpenOffice Calc is a මෙයා මොන එකක්ද? What is the type of this one? OpenOffice Calc. ඒකේ නමේම තියෙනවනේ Calc. It is a spreadsheet. Spreadsheet software. Spreadsheet. Excel වගේ එක. Spreadsheet. 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 Which of the is email address? Correct email address. Correct email address. To at wrong. At දෙකක් තියෙනවා wrong. 2 dots wrong. Dots එකයි තියෙන්න පුළුවන්, right? Dash lines not acceptable. Dash line. Underscore as acceptable, remember, you already know. Space not acceptable. Third one is answer. Okay, let's move into maths part. According to the data shown in the figure, a relationship between A and B for X is given by. The relationship between A and B for X. For X. Okay, how to calculate? That's a good question. The relationship between A and B for X. Okay, how to calculate? Where we can start. Okay, where we can start? Okay, I want the x length using A and B terms relationships. Okay, in short form, I can say think it is it's C. The next the remain part is C, A, B, C. Then you can get C using Pythagoras theorem, right? Using Pythagoras theorem, B squared equal A squared plus B squared equal A squared plus C squared. B squared plus equal A squared plus C squared. Now C squared equal B squared minus A squared. B squared minus A squared. B squared minus A squared, right? C squared equal B squared minus A squared. B squared minus A squared. Now C equal, I want C distance, B squared minus A squared divide by, so square root, right? That's a C, minimum distance, right? C. Now I want this distance only. I want only this distance. That means B squared minus A squared, B squared minus A squared divided by 2. Square root divided by 2 is this distance, because this is a total B squared minus A squared square root is a total C distance, C length. But I want half because both same distance, both parts identical. Then B squared minus A squared square root divided by 2, right? Now I want x squared equal B squared minus A squared divided by 2 again plus A squared. Square root square, then squared, right? Now x squared equal, again we can remove this square root mark, B squared minus A squared plus A squared, B squared minus A squared divided by 2 plus A squared. Now x squared equal, again we can remove this square root mark, B squared minus A squared plus A squared plus A squared. B squared minus A squared plus A squared. B squared minus A squared plus A squared divide by 4. Divide by 4. Divide by 4. Now, to get x, I want x, not x square. I want x, right? X ne on. එහෙනම් අපිට පුළුවන් x equal b squared minus a squared plus a squared divided by 4, complete square root. Complete square root. Complete square root. Then it is b squared minus a squared square root divided by 2. 4 square root 2. 4 square root 2. 4 square root 2. Answer number, approximate answer 4. Answer number 4. Answer number 4. Understood? දැන් මේකේ මේතන විදියට b minus a squared නේ. එතකොට මෙච්චර හදන්න දෙයක්වත් නෑ. Answer number 4. I got Dihini? Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Yeah, you know, මෙතන තව එකක් එන්න ඕනේ actually a squared එකක්, but no any answers it's mentioned. Therefore I got most approximate answer. Then issue එකක් තියෙනවා. It has issue. Yeah. Yeah, this is the method. Yeah, answers වල issue එකක් තියෙනවා, but you can understand the method. First I got the total C length. Total C length got by Pythagoras theorem. Then this total C length divided by 2, it is half. Give me a second. Hello. In exam, how many ICT questions coming? Only 10 MCQ questions. Only 10, no any structured essay questions, only 10 MCQ questions. It's a good question. The figure below show a water tank with a circular bottom. Circular bottom. The tank is filled uniformly by two pipes flowing water at velocity 50 cubic centimeter, sorry, 50 cubic meter per 50 cubic centimeter per second. 50 cubic centimeter per second. If both pipes are open at same time, the time is taken to fill the tank completely. Okay, the time taken to completely fill the tank. Okay, your first step, you have to calculate the total volume of this tank. Okay, total volume, it's a cylindrical tank. Therefore, volume equal 5r squared h. 5r squared h. 5 mean 22 over 7. R squared mean 21 because 42 diameter. 21 into 21. 21 into 21 into h 10. 10 centimeter. Now 21, it's 3 times 7. 66 into 21 into 10. Cubic centimeter. 13,860 cubic centimeter. The question given, per 1 second 50 cubic centimeter per one pipe. Now it is two pipes, no? Two pipes mean 1 second 100 cubic centimeter is filling. Then how many seconds asking? 13,860 divided by 100. It is 138.6. Answer number. Very simple. 138.6. 138.6. 60 seconds. Clear? Question number 22. Calculate the height h of the given equal triangle with one side length 2a. One side length 2a. 2a. Okay, it's very simple. If it is one side length 2a, this single part, it's a, right? Mea a, mea a. Mea okkoma a. If it is equal triangle, they are midpoint of equal triangle. The middle, the inside triangle also equal to triangle, right? The inside triangle also equal to triangle, right? Therefore, they also a. Yalat a. Now, the question asks, there is h. H. This is a triangle. And this is a h. It's simple. H. A. It's a over 2. Now you can use Pythagoras theorem. A squared equal h squared plus a over 2 squared. A squared equal h squared plus a squared over 4. A squared over 4. A squared over 4. Right? Now h squared equal a squared minus a squared over 4, right? A squared minus මේක මේ පැත්තෙම තියාගෙන මෙයා ගේනවා මෙහෙට a squared minus a squared over 4. I want h, not h squared. H equal a squared minus a squared over 4 square root. එතකොට answers බලන්න. Okay. Now h equal, get 4 as common value, then it is 4a squared minus a squared square root, right? Minus a squared, right? 4a squared minus a squared over 4 complete square root. Now 4a squared minus a squared, it's 3 squared. 3 is 3a squared square root 4 square root 2. This is answer. 3a squared over 2. 3a squared over 2. මෙතන තව ස්ටෙප් එකක් ගිහින් තියෙනවා. 3a squared square root, it's a squared square root, it's a. එතකොට a තනි වෙනවා root 3a over 2. Understood? Clear? Tanya? Note down. They are good questions, exam type questions. Last step. Last step. Others? Only last step. Doubt? You know, understood? Okay. Now I got Joel, I got common value 4, right? Now 4 වලින් මෙයා multiply වෙන්න ඕනේ. It is 4a squared. මෙයාගේ යට තියෙන්නේ 4. Therefore it's a squared. Now 4a squared minus a squared, it is 3a squared. 3a squared, right? 3a squared. මෙහෙමනේ 3a squared. 3a squared over 4. 3a squared over 4 square root, right? 3a squared over 4a squared minus a squared over 4. 4a squared minus a squared එකක් අයින් වෙනවා. එතකොට 3a squared divide by 4. Now it's square root. Square root a squared square root a. මොකද a square කරලා square root එක ගත්තම again a, right? A. H equal a and 4 square root 2, but root 2 square root තාම තියෙනවා. Square root 3 over 2. Square root 3a over 2. Root 3a over 2. Understood? Amina? Good. Go to next question. It's a good question again. Hi, Balam. The angle of the central segment shown in the figure is the angle in degrees asking. Right. Do you remember you have two options, two methods. If you can get this angle in degree radians first. Radians. I think you can remember theta radian equal arc length divided by radius. Arc length divided by radius. Now what is the arc length? 15 centimeter. Radius 10 centimeter. Now centimeter to centimeter cancel out. It's 3 over 2. 3 over 2 keramada? 3 over 2 radian. 3 over 2 radian is the angle. 3 over 2 radian is the angle. 3 over 2 radian is the angle. Hurry. Now 3 over 2, but answers given in degrees. Now you have to convert this 3 over 2. 3 over 2 into degrees. කොහොමද convert කරන්නේ radians into degrees? 3 over 2 multiply by 180 over 5. Radians to degrees. මතකයි? Radians to degrees. It's 90. 90 into 3, 270 divide by 5. කැල් එකෙන් හදලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. 270 20 over 7. Yeah, it's 88 value, approximately it's 90. Approximately 90. Okay, what is the next method? What is the next method? If you want, you can use this method. ඒක තමයි lazy ඉතින් ඔයාලට. මේක use කරන්න පුළුවන්. Yeah, this is an easy method. Previous method, I just want to explain, I want to revise degrees and radian conversion, right? I think you remember. Radian convert into degrees, what is the method? Multiply by 180 over 5. Degrees convert into radian, multiply by 5 over 180. I can degrees convert into radian, multiply by 5 over 180. Radian convert into degrees, multiply by 180 over 5. Reciprocation like multiply. Harid. Okay, this is a angle now. It's 15 centimeter. Radius 10 centimeter. Angle theta, I don't know. You can directly get the arc length. 15 equal theta over 360 to 5 radius 10. 0 to 0 cancel. 2 to 18. Now 15 equal 18 5 into theta. Now theta equal 15 over 18 5. Making hadala bala. 15 divided by 18, 5. Sorry. මෙතන නෙමෙයි 18. Sorry. 18 නෙනි පහළ. Mistake. 15 equal, it's 2 and 10 cancel out, 18, theta over 80. Now theta equal 18 into 50. Sorry, theta 5. Okay, now you can isolate the theta. 15 into 18 divide by 5. Again same answer, right? Theta equal 15 into 18 divide by 5. Right? Then it is theta equal 86 degrees. 86 degrees, according to our answers, we can get 90. Right? 90 approximately. Understood? Dear Mother? Both methods correct. Question number 24. The area of the triangle shown in the figure is, this area of this triangle. Okay, Hadam, that's another good question. $60 degrees, theta degrees, A and B. Okay, to calculate the area of this type triangle, what is the best equation? What's the best equation? Half equal, sorry, area equal half into AB sine C is the best equation. AB sine C. I think you and remember this equation. Always this equation, half is a constant and sine C angle, A and B are the two sides between this angle. හරිද? දැන් ඒ විදිහටම තියෙනවා. The area equal half AB sine C sine 60. Sine C means sine 60. Sine 60 value, you can use calculator. Sine 60 means root 3 over 2. Sine 60. Now it is area equal AB root 3 over 4. AB root 3 over 4. Answers කෙලින්ම තියෙනවා නේද? Answer number 1. Answer number 1. Root 3 over 4 AB. Root 3 over 4 AB. This is a method. Root 3 over 4 AB. Root 3 over 4 AB. Okay, let's go to question number 25. Consider the following statements. When two straight lines are parallel, their gradients are equal. Yes, definitely. If they are parallel, their gradients are equal. Yes. When two straight lines intersect perpendicularly, that means two straight lines are perpendicular to each other, the product of their gradients is -1. Yes, definitely. Their theory. When two lines are parallel, their intercept are equal. No, no, no. Only gradient, intercept not equal. Y-axis cutting point can be varied. The correct statements regarding straight lines above statements A and B only. A and B only. Question number 26. The mean of masses of 5 children is 55 kilogram. 5 students, 55 kilogram. When 3 children of mass 60, 63 and 43 kilogram are added to these children, the new mean is easy question. What is the meaning of mean? Sigma I equal 1 to n fi. That means the summation of all data divide by n, divide by number of data equal, it's 55. My number of data 5 it's 5. Then easily you can find sigma. Sigma I equal 1 to n fi equal 55 into 55 into 5. This is the sum of all students, weight of all students. 55 into 5, it's 275. 275. Now 275. Now you have to add 275, 60, 63 and 43 to this sum number. You have to add them. Value 265 plus 60 plus 63 plus 43. It's 441. It's 441. Good, Ravinder. It's 441. 441. Right? That is the sum of all 8 students' weights, masses. Now you have to divide by number of data. Now it is 8. 5 plus 3, 8. Now it is 8. Now you can get the new mean. New mean 441 divided by 8. 55. 55.125. 55.125. 55.125 answer number 4. 55.125. 55.125. 55.125. Good. Okay, next question. Very simple. Next one. 55, 47, 88, 35, 30, 66, 73, 25, 32, 43, 21, 35 are the first quartile, third quartile, and the interquartile range respectively. Very simple. Okay, before find any value, any quartile value, what is your first step? It is a raw data set. You have to prepare in ascending order. Without that, you are wrong. If you got answers without converting to ascending order, you are wrong. Your first step, prepare in ascending order. The minimum value 21, comma 21. The next one 25, 32, 35. No another 30 values. No. 43, 47. 35, 35 two times. 35, 43, 47. 55, 66, 73. 66, 73. 88. Okay, the next one, you have to, the next step, you have to count this data set now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In your data set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, you are correct. Yes, I am correct. Okay, then you can get the first quartile. The first step in preparing ascending order. Okay, 1 over 4, n plus 1 is the equation, n plus 1 means 12 now, 11 plus 1. That means the third value is the first quartile. Then how to get the third quartile? 3 over 4, n plus 1, 12. It's ninth value. Ninth value means 3, 6, ninth. Okay, 35 and 66. It is not 35, 32. Sorry. 32. 32. Okay. Yeah, it's 32. Yes. 32 and 35 dekak. Yeah, then it's, this is the third value, first quartile, ninth value, third quartile, first quartile 32, third quartile 66, 66 minus, 66 minus 32. 66 minus 30, it is 36. 36 minus 2, 34. Answer number 3. Answer number 3. Answer number 3. Question number 28. If the median of the ascending data, it's given ascending data, is 6. Okay, this is the data set. The median is 6. What is the value of A? Okay, it's a good question. Question. How to get the median, Ravindra? N plus 1 divide by 2. N plus 1 divide by 2. Then how many number of data? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I balance 3, 6, 8. Now 8 plus 1 divided by 2 mean 9 divided by 2, 4.5th value. 4.5th value is the median. Not 4.5, 4.5th value. 4.5th value. Alright. Then what to do? You can form 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth value 5. Fourth value 5. But I want 4.5th value. Then this is a fifth value. Sorry, fourth value. This is a fifth value. Then I can get A. It's A. Divide by 2 equal median. The median is already given 6. The median already given. Now you can isolate the isolate term transact. Cross multiplication 12 equal 5 plus A. Now 5 get into this side. 5 equal 12 minus 5. A equal 12 minus 5 here. 12 minus 5. It's 7. 12 minus 5, 7. Answer number 5. I got this. Amina, Udanya, Joel. Please note down. They are very, very important things. Complete. Question number 29. What is the equation of a straight line parallel to the straight line of that tippanet me wage ekak. Y equal 2x plus 15 and passing through the point of 2, 4 on a Cartesian coordinate, Cartesian plane. It should have two main characteristics. Okay, two main characteristics. It's parallel to this line and going through 2, 4 points. Okay, two characteristics. Right? Then අපි බලමු parallel lines. Okay, how about the gradients of this given line, reference line 2? Then if it is parallel, gradient should be 2. එතකොට අපි එකක් බලාගෙන යන් මේක okay. First one okay. Second one wrong. First characteristic wrong. Third one okay. Fourth one okay. Fifth one wrong. Then I can remove second and fifth answers. Right? හරි. දැන් අපිට බලන්න තියෙන්නේ answers 3යි. We have only 3 remaining answers. Okay, let's check. Okay, let's substitute first answer. Let's substitute 4 as x value. Sorry, 2 as x value. 2 as x value. Then 2 into 2, it's 4. Correct. This one correct. This one correct. Okay, let's try this one. අපි 2 එක substitute කරලා බලමු. 2 into 2 it is 4. 4 plus 1 it is 5. Y එක 5 වෙන්න බෑ 4 වෙන්න ඕනේ. Therefore it's wrong. I got this one also. 2 into 2 4. 4 minus 1 means 3. Y is not 3. It should be 4. Answer number 1. Understood? Joel, Amina, Dihini. Okay, final one. The coordinates of the turning point of the function y equal x squared minus 8x minus 6 are. Coordinates of the turning point Okay, first you can find the x turning point. You have remember this equation minus b over 2a, very basic equation to find the coordinate of x coordinate of the turning point. අපි එක lesson එකේ කරා. Minus b over 2a. What is the minus b? Minus b mean minus 8, because minus coming from equation, the b value also minus 8. 2a mean 2 into 1. 2 matam. Then minus 8 plus 8 over 2, it's 4. 4 is the answer. එතකොට අපිට මේක cancel, මෙයා cancel. We have two options. We have two remaining answers. Then we have to calculate y coordinate as well. Y equal x squared minus 8x minus 6. Just substitute x value. 4 squared minus 8 into 4 minus 6. 4 squared 16 minus 32 minus 6. 16 minus 32 minus 16 minus 16 minus 6 minus 22. Minus 22, answer number 4. Understood? Okay, please go through again this paper and practice again. Now you have all answers. You have all answers, and I will give you today exam MCQ marks. I will send you now within 1 hour. The height wage kalin danna. And essay answers and full marks I will send you tomorrow or day after tomorrow, right? And tomorrow you have special session, 3-hour session. That's the end of natural products. Natural products. I hope to start 6 p.m. 6 p.m. to 9:30. We can get 3.5 hours to complete the natural product lesson. Complete the natural product lesson. Then Friday we can start. Friday you have class this week. Friday we can start fluid mechanism. Fluid mechanism. If we start Friday, we have another 3 days. Within 3 days we can complete. Hari. Then this month target is completed if we complete fluid mechanism. Then next month I will send you final 2 tudes, cell structure and what's the final one? Final lesson, environment chemistry. That's the end of syllabus. Then we can start practical class in the final month. Final month practical, and we discussing full papers all 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. 3 days we discussing full papers. That's our plan. Okay. That's the end of exam number 5. Next Tuesday, we can start the question exam number 6. Today exam paper discussion. Okay, goodbye. Let's meet tomorrow evening. Goodbye. Good night.